What's going on YouTube? I'm back with another video, finally. As you can see, I have my hair in another protective style. I'll just keep doing protective styles. It's just it's a 2-strand flat twist. Today's gonna be about a story time that happened yesterday, I believe. So basically, I'm going to be explaining what happened in my experience of ordering Pizza Hut, and maybe I'll get into another story time, I'm not sure. But if you keep watching this video, I will tell you my story. That's the TV in the background. I have my water, and this clock right behind me, right here, doesn't, I don't know if it works or not. But, so let me start off saying, so last night, around maybe 5 something, I wanted like pizza or just something to eat or whatever. And so I was like, okay, well, maybe I should just order Pizza Hut. Yeah. Now the Pizza Hut by my house, usually they order, they deliver, not fast, but it's hot when you get it. So I ordered around 6:37, I want to say. I believe 6:37, and I ordered a pizza, some garlic knots, and a soda. And so they said it would be here around 8:05. So I'm like, okay, credit card went through, whatever. Waiting, looking out the window, and it starts snowing or whatever. So I'm waiting, still 8:05 comes around, they didn't come. 8:20 comes around, they still didn't come. 8:30 came around, still didn't come. So I called them 5 times, y'all. 5 times. When I tell you, that phone rang and rang and rang. Listen, I was getting so upset because I'm the type of person that like to eat. I'm not gonna deny it or whatever, but I like to eat. So I'm getting impatient. I'm calling them the 5th time. I'm like, oh my gosh, now it's 8:40. Called again, didn't answer. 8:50, called again, didn't answer. So that's the 7th time I called. So I'm like, all right, maybe I'll just give it a little time. So I kept looking at the window. So at 9, maybe 9:05, 9:10, between those two, I look out the window and I'm like, okay, well, I see a car pulling up. Sure enough, Pizza Hut. Dude, it's 2 hours, an hour after you said you was y'all was coming. And then it has you know how it has the delivery, you can track your order or whatever. It said it was on its way an hour before. So I'm confused, and I'm just sitting there no, they didn't deliver this stuff this late. So he comes, sign the thing, sign the receipt or whatever. Listen, y'all, when I tell you that food was cold as hell, and yes, I'm gonna say hell because listen, I was so upset. The food was cold, and it was just no. It was the worst experience ever. And I wrote 2 reviews, and I still haven't heard anything back. So you know what I said? I'm not going to be ordering from them anymore because, no, that's not good customer service for 1. 2, you just don't do stuff like that. See, I almost cursed again. Just catch myself. Because it just made me so mad. The pizza was disgusting, and it was stuffed crust. And then the garlic knots was donuts. That is this, I was so upset, and the pizza was this thin. And when I tell you, you pick up the pizza and it flop over like this, that's what it did. And I was just so upset because I was really hungry. I wouldn't eat all day yesterday, and I had to take my medicine and stuff. And it's just my body was like, oh my God, girl, you need to eat. And I just wanted pizza at that time. And it was just like, I was just, oh my gosh, I was just so upset. So then, like today, which is Monday, I went to my job or whatever, and I had to sub in sixth grade, and it was a lot going on. Like it was a lot. I guess Mondays are always like a lot of stuff is happening or whatever. But I was in sixth grade, and it was like it was hectic at first, but then it was okay. Like it was okay. I mean, kids are gonna be kids, whatever. And I was telling them like I was gonna do story time, and I was like, Mindy, I want to hear the story time. I can't ruin it from my video, so it's just like I told them I was gonna make a video, so here I am making a video. I don't know if it's gonna be long, but if it's not, I'll probably add another story time into it. But it's just like my thing with customer service is the way you respond to people is everything. If you come off giving a brushy attitude, or you got just an attitude in general, like nobody gonna come back to you. And that's how I felt last night. Like that pizza, never will I order. Okay, like no, you will not be getting my services because for one, y'all didn't answer the phone. Y'all let the phone ring. Like who does that? Like I'm gonna let the phone ring. You hear that phone? And then for two, y'all came 2 hours afterwards. And then three, the delivery driver was like, "Oh well, it's slippery." I understand it's slippery. Don't get me wrong, but it don't take that long because you're not that far away from my house. And it's just I feel like it's pure ignorance. Like when I worked at Domino's, and that was my first job ever. And it was just like I was on top of my game. Like I used to get tips. People used to try to talk to my manager about me in a good way, but like I never try to disrespect anybody. Unless like with my job now, I don't try to disrespect any of the kids I work with. I don't disrespect any of the adults I work with because that's the image of my mom and that's the image of me. Like I'm old enough to know like you don't need to be doing like ignorance is not for me. Like yeah, I do get frustrated, but I'm human. Like but at the end of the day, like I'll be having my moments, so then I have to like calm myself down. Like okay, it's not that serious. But at the same time, it's just like I be wanting people to understand where I come from, because if I'm understanding where you come from, then I want you to sit there and stop and think like, oh, well, Miss D is like this, Miss D likes this, Miss D is this type of person because that's the way I am. Like I'm letting not only kids, but I want everybody to be seeing how I am outside of my job. And I want them to love it. And I want the kids to see like I am very human. And like we have different conversations. Like another topic would be they keep I don't know why, but these two these kids, they keep saying how, oh, I'm pregnant. I'm not pregnant though. Like at all. I'm not. And I don't even think about having kids. Like, no. I tell them they're my kids. And like it's a joke, I feel, but it's just like she says like, oh well, you're pregnant and at the gender reveal we're gonna do somebody's gonna kick the ball and you're gonna have a little girl, have a little boy, and then so and so's gonna propose or whatever. And it's just like, you guys know that's not how it goes. That's backwards. You're supposed to get engaged and married first and then have a baby. Like that's the way I felt. And I still feel that way, but I really, like when I tell them I don't really think about stuff like that, I really don't, because I think about what's happening now. Like, my whole mind frame has changed over the years because I've been going through some things. But at the same time, it's not like I don't think about that stuff because I am a woman. Like, I want to have kids, you know. I want to get married, you know. I want to be with someone that loves me truly. Like, not saying that I don't get that love now, but at the same time, it's just like, you never know. Like, we're all human. So, and you never know if the process is gonna, you know, be what it is, like in a year or 2 or 3 years or whatever. But it's just like, I have to stay positive. Like, when the kids say stuff like that to me, it's just like, it makes me feel like they care about me, like how I care about them. Like, I'm a very emotional person. So therefore, if I give you my emotion, I expect it back. I don't expect disrespect, because if I don't disrespect you, you shouldn't disrespect me. So that's just like the inside of of how I feel right now is at that moment. Like, I take my job serious, but at the same time, I want the kids to know, like, you can come to me for anything. Like, I've been through some stuff. I've been through some of the stuff that they've been through and more. And some of the kids know that, but it's like, I know that me being a teacher and me being the adult, I can't always let them in as much as I want to, because I'm working at the end of the day. But to me, it's not a job. It's more of I'm getting to know you, and I'm getting to experience the time that we have together as me being your teacher, and that I want you to know that you can always come to me and you can be comfortable. And you know, it's just certain things that I've been thinking about. And it's just like, I know I'm rambling on, but that was the beginning part, was about the Pizza Hut. But it's just like, I'm trying to make my videos more like longer, and I really like am striving for this support, not even with the kids, but with everybody. Like, I'm about to do tutorials on a lot more stuff, and it might be me going to the grocery store, it might be me partying, whatever. But at the end of the day, like, if you hear me curse, I'm grown, for one. Two, I don't have to explain myself to anyone. And three, I'm always going to be professional, regardless if it's on the video, regardless if it's not, regardless if I curse, regardless if I do this, regardless if I dance. I'm me, like, and I'm not going to take away from that. So at the end of the day, if anybody chooses to say, like, oh, you're wrong for that and you're wrong for sharing this with the kids, this is what it is. I mean, you're not going to get another me. There's only one me. So therefore, if I do mess up and I slip up and I curse or whatever, then that's just me. Like, it's not, I'm sorry, my bad. But at the end of the day, I really, I don't care. Because plenty kids curse and plenty adults curse. And I'm not going to hold back the way I feel, because I feel like I got to portray myself in this certain way. I'm always going to be me, and I'm always going to be professional when I'm doing something that's important. But like this video stuff, it's important, but people want to see raw stuff. So therefore, I'm going to give you raw stuff. And if you continue to watch my channel, then you watch my channel. If you don't have to watch my channel. If you comment, I'm going to comment back. Like, period. Like, that's what it is. So with that, I mean, this video is coming to an end. Maybe I'll do a video on how I did my flat twist and what I did. I just used Eco Styler leave-in conditioner. That was from my previous video. Then I did the Gorilla Snot glue for my edges, and I laid my edges. I wore my hair like this all day. Wore my hair like this at the school and everything. And I mean, I like it. I don't care if anybody else doesn't like it. This is my hair. It's transitioning. This is what's gonna happen. I may, over the weekend, because we have like a 5-day weekend or something like that, I may come back and, you know, vlog and stuff. I may vlog during the week or whatever. But I mean, hey, if you like it, subscribe, comment, share, whatever. Tell somebody. Tell them to tell somebody else. I need this 1,000 likes and 1,000 views. So that's what it is. So with further ado, this video is coming to you on this Monday night, and I'll see you guys in another video.